Hey Virgo, what's going on? It's your girl Aquame, and I am here for your message. Okay, we are going to get a message from Spirit just for you, something that Spirit wants to let you know right now. So if the message resonates for you, please take it as it does and leave the rest for whoever else needs it. And please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Help this channel to grow so we can get all the messages out for the Virgos, right? Every Virgo that needs to hear this should hear this. So let's get some messages here. I am going to pull an oracle card and we're going to get some tarot. I even have this deck here, which is my new deck I created. I mean, it's not really a deck I created, but it was words that I gathered in meditation. So, excuse me. I really do like that deck. But you got victory, my Virgos. Ooh, and the temple path. This temple path just gave me hermit energy, like going deep within yourself and kind of just healing, right? Going through something, but it's a victorious thing, right? You're having a lot of victories because you are keeping yourself well balanced, right? I feel like whoever's energy this is, somebody's been working on their chakras, keeping themselves balanced, keeping themselves just like at a state of peace and happiness within themselves, right? Anxiety, because again, you're healing, right? So the anxiety that's here, I feel like this is just natural things of the world that happen around us. We have scary news that's on there. You know, every minute something scary is happening. Somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting, charged with something, going to jail. It's like this type of energy. That's what I get with this anxiety card. And I feel like this is just what's all around you, but you are in this energy of victory and that temple path, right? You're like, I'm not going to let any type of anxiety kill my parade, right? I'm not going to let them kill my joy. So you don't want to be around people too who are like killjoys, who don't want to see the happiness and the positivity in the world. They're always looking at the negative, maybe always gossiping, or always got something negative to come and say to you. And I feel like you're just moving past that. You're moving past a lot of different things because you're learning your own peace. You're learning what really makes you happy. You're learning that, the fact that you do go into hermit mode is not a bad thing. It's actually, look, you got the sun card with victory. Man, it's like it's solidified. Your victory is set in stone. It's set in the stars. The sun is shining bright. It's like on the day that you win, the sun will be the brightest of ever. And it will be a spotlight on you from heaven. That's what I just seen. Like literally, whatever the victory is that you are not even, I feel like you don't even expect this, or maybe you've been striving for this victory, right? You've been working at it for so long, right? And now that the time comes, it's like the sun is out. Everybody's coming to enjoy. Everybody's coming to celebrate. You have the death and rebirth card, yes. And this transforms your life in some type of way, because the victory does transform your life. When you win something, either it be like money, or you win a job, you win, whatever it is that you win. You win that person that you were trying to get, whatever it is that you win. This is like a new point after that. Like, okay, you won this, but where else do you go with this energy? How else do you use this energy to even get more victories, right? And that's where that temple path is. It's like you're transitioning into something now, the beginning of a journey, a new journey, because this is something I feel like that, like you said, an accomplishment of sorts. This here is more like that start fresh of a journey, and you're like, okay, well, what do I do? How do I do this? Yeah, that's a lot of cards, but yeah, it's like that type of energy. So let's see what comes out. Spirit, cannot look. I just want one, please. Thank you. That was the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles with anxiety, which, I mean, I get it. Probably, look, these cards. There's a lot here. Okay. Give me one card, Spirit, please. Guys, bear with me. Spirit has a lot to tell you, but I'm trying to organize the information. So you got the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands with anxiety is just having, like I said, a lot on your plate, a lot to handle. You just had this victory. You're trying to figure out what your next move is. You're trying to navigate within your next move. You're trying to fulfill this, these goals that you have already set for yourself. So that 10 of Wands is like, that there have been things that you had to leave behind. It may have been tools, right? This could have been people that you used to confide in, people that you used to, whatever, get information from, whatever. This could be habits. This could be anything, but something you had to like leave behind in this process with the death card. So yeah, you accomplished the fact that you were able to let go of something. You were able to, finally achieve something. Like I said, this is a lot of stuff accumulated, and it comes to a point where you don't have to carry it anymore. So that's very interesting. I like this energy though, Virgo. It's like this fresh start. And the anxiety that's there is just like I said, it's a fresh start. You may not know what's going to happen in this new world. You may not really, truly, fully trust yourself, right? You might be like, am I ready for this? Even though I just had this big accomplishment happen for me. Am I ready for this next phase? Am I ready to do this new thing? Because, Virgo, you can get comfortable in what you do. But now it's time for you to expand, right? It's time for you to expand. That Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's time for you to expand your mind. It's time for you to expand what you're doing physically, right? Like the momentum is there for you to just use and push it however you want, right? It's like that Death with the Ace of Wands. It's like you have this wand in your hand and you have the energy, you have the power to light up whatever path is in front of you, right? You can light up anything, and it's not everything, but there's success in many different ways for you as well, right? It's not something that's like clear cut and dry. And I feel like that's why the Ten of Wands is there, because you have a lot of talents that you probably accumulated over time. You have a lot of, emotions. You have a lot of baggage. You have a lot of whatever. But the Knight of Swords is hopping on a motorcycle. The Ten of Wands is with a whole bull, bison, got baggage on here. She's carrying stuff. The Knight of Swords is not. He's free. He has a targeted goal. He's hopping on his motorcycle and he's heading toward that direction, right? He's making that commitment toward that. So that's what I feel like you're doing this, right now during this time, whenever you are seeing this video. So this is some good energy. Spirit is letting you know to go after something. Like the transition is happening. You're being led on the right path. You are on the right path. You're feeling your victories coming in, and you're just having anxiety about the newness of things. But Spirit wants you to take things head on, right? And don't look back, because the Death card is about not looking back. Nothing returns from death. All right? But life can restart. Life can, transition in a way that was not like before, but it's a new path. It's something new to experience. It is not the end all be all. It is just the ending of one thing and going into something else that could be better, new lessons for you to learn, all types of new people for you to meet, all that type of energy. So, look, and growth is at the bottom with Judgment. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you to do what it is you're supposed to be doing. It's time for you to follow your God-given destiny and go for it. Okay? Let's the messages here for my Virgos, please. Excuse if you hear my kitties in the background. The now, perseverance and doubt. So you're pushing past everything, and trust was on the side. So of course you're pushing past, things that have put you in a state of denial, left you in a sense of doubt, fearing things that wouldn't go right, fearing that you wouldn't be successful. You persevered through that. You trusted yourself, right? This energy is like, again, that outside energy. This is you in the center, persevering and trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting that when you pray to God that your prayers are being answered, right? It's going into meditation and really trusting the guidance that you're receiving in meditation. You may get little images, you may hear something, you may see a face, it's something in your dreams. This is how you persevere. This is how you trust, because you see the signs and symbols that are telling you, yes, you are doing the right thing. All right? Don't deny them, and don't doubt that this is the information that's coming to you. Trust it. All right. What else is here for my Virgos? Let's get one for each card. What is the denial here for, please? Why is denial here? You're denying yourself that you can start something. Yeah, you're talking yourself out of something. Like, this is like that start and go energy, right? You're like, you have some sort of fear, but you're not really looking at that fear to go, well, why am I afraid of this? Why am I not going head on full force and, with that energy that I know that I can have? Like, I know that I'll be successful. It's like the Knight of Wands is fearless. He doesn't give a crap. But then with that Five of Wands at the bottom, it's like a sense of doubting yourself, right? Doubting the process. All right. Why is doubt here, please? Let's see why doubt is here. The sun. You're doubting it. The sun came out before, so you're doubting your own victories. Yeah. Okay. So something from your past is telling you that you can't have something, right? Or something you're missing from the past that once made you truly happy. You no longer can have this thing, and you're doubting yourself the ability to have something new, right? You're doubting yourself the sunlight. Like somebody's in the house and they're not coming out into the sunlight, right? Because they're stuck in a past state. They're stuck in a past fear. They're stuck in a, something is preventing them from going forward. But the sun is there because the spotlight is on you right now for you to get up and do what you have to do and not doubt yourself. Have a refreshing feeling about yourself, right? If you don't know all the answers, it doesn't matter. Kids don't need all the answers. Even though they may ask 1,000 questions, they just be doing stuff. And then they figure it out later, right? That's how a kid thinks. So also, that's like the Knight of Wands. That's like that teenage energy or that young energy of you just like, look at this. Perseverance. King of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. Because you're persevering through things. You're not letting yourself be stuck in this phase of the Knight of Wands, stopping and not thinking. You're taking on the opportunities. Right? You have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands. You are taking the opportunities by the horns and you are making them the best of like whatever you want them to be. All right? You're like, this is not going to pass me by at all. I'm going to get through it. And look at this. So you have, with trust, you got two cards. You have the Knight of Swords with the Four Pentacles. And this is the Knight of Cups. So you need to just trust yourself. You need to not critique yourself, right? This is like that energy of holding on to something about the way you think about yourself, or you realizing that you have everything that you actually need to be in love, right? To be in this creative moment, to be in this connection with God, because the Nine of Swords is about a spiritual awakening as well. So I feel like you wake up to the fact that you are everything that you need, right? You have everything that you need to move forward and you will gain more, right? You're very resourceful here. Look at that. The Tower card with the victory again. So you have victory coming your way. You're good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Let's get some of these cards real quick, and then I'll close out. Whew. Had to wipe my head. It's a little hot in here. Turn my air up some more. But yes, so what's the last messages here for my Virgos, please? Good energy. Tears. It says tears, grief, rope, and good energy. I feel like somebody's coming to you. This energy here is weird. So this is like you leaving things behind. You're cutting off ties. You're cutting off things. It's not going to be easy to do that. But once you cut it off, you'll feel how good your energy feels. You'll feel how great you really, truly feel about the newness that's happening in your life. The things that you let go of. The things that you allowed yourself to be tied to for way too long, right? You're releasing some type of, and these tears of grief will be a sense of release as well, right? You're letting it out. You're letting something go. You're cutting the cord and you're bringing in good energy into your world. So Virgo, this is your message. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, all that good stuff. But I'll be back with more for you soon enough. But for now, bye.